Hello guys, and welcome back to another Nitrotype video. In today's video, I'll be interviewing a Nitrotype admin. This is Armstrong, a former Nitrotype content creator who became a Nitrotype admin from October 2024 to October 2025. He recently retired from being an employee at teaching.com, and I wanted the opportunity to interview him to see what his time as a Nitrotype admin changed his perspective on Nitrotype. So, without further ado, enjoy the interview with the Nitrotype admin.
Late, I had to get logged in on my computer.
Oh no, you're good. But yeah, welcome to the interview. Why do I have an alarm going off? What the heck? Let me turn that off. All right. I have a few questions lined up, as you know. Dylan wanted to be here. He's just gonna listen in, and if anyone else wants to join, they can as well. But yeah,
Cool.
how you doing, man?
Yeah, just so you know, before we start, I have an NDA with them.
Yeah.
So there's some things I won't be I just can't talk about that. But just that's my disclaimer.
Oh yeah, I figured as much. Would be the case. But yeah. Here, let me just make sure. Yeah, I think it should be good. Okay, so let's see what the first question I have is, and this is the main overarching question, I guess. How has being a Nitrotype admin changed your perspective on Nitrotype itself?
So I don't think it changed it as much as most people would expect. And the reason that is because as a Nitro content creator, I always presented things from a community perspective, right?
Yeah.
And I published a couple of videos where I would present stuff from a business perspective and a Nitrotype perspective. And I noticed that two problems. Number one, they'd be longer. And number two, people didn't really care to watch them because they didn't really care about the business side of it. And so as a person, I always thought about Nitrotype from both perspectives. From what makes sense from Nitrotype's standpoint, and then what does the community want. But I only ever really voiced my community opinion on my YouTube channel because that's what people wanted to watch and wanted to, actually watch videos about, right?
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I don't think it's really changed a lot, being that I always looked at Nitrotype from the perspective of the business side of things. And what makes sense financially to put money into, or what makes sense, even before I worked for them, it was well, could this benefit 0.01% of users? Yes. But will the other 99.9% of users benefit from it? No, not at all. So is it actually worth it? No, not really. Right?
Yeah, that's kind of
so I don't think it really changed much.
That's kind of the pain of being a Nitrotype content creator, is that the things that are appealing are just to the community itself, not on a wider basis. That often happens. I know there's other people.
Yeah, I mean, we think about it. The Nitro YouTube channel has what? Only the Nitro YouTube channel has 10,000 subscribers.
I think it's less.
I mean, the Nitro community itself really. Yeah, the Nitro. I mean, at the end of the day, the Nitro community is a very, 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 very small chunk of the Nitro user base.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, I totally get it, and but I noticed the kind of videos you made, while they didn't appeal to a wider audience, they did pique the interest of Nitrotype themselves, and I'm sure that's how they came to contact you. If you can elaborate on that at all.
Yeah, so I won't go into too much details, but basically, when I started I've thought about for a while, I was gonna make a my history in Nitrotype, and now I've just been so busy with business and stuff that I haven't. Honestly, I still need to make a gold giveaway video because I kind of did promise that, so I need to give away 2 more gold memberships. But I started, I think, in 2018 is when I first used Nitrotype, when I created my account, and then honestly, I don't know if that's actually 100% accurate or not, but I think it was 2018. I played for a couple of months. I didn't play for the next year and a half. And then when I came back to the game, I think it was right at 2020. And I played Nitrotype, just playing Nitrotype. And then Nitro Math started.
Yeah.
And during the development of Nitro Math, that is where I kind of I started like finding things or talking with support or whatever, finding out information about the game.
Yeah.
And I had all these things I was finding and these leaks and all this stuff, but I had no one to share it with. And actually, funnily enough, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I started sending leaks to Sold to Typing.
Yeah, I know.
And for the first couple of maybe like a month or two, I started giving Sold to Typing leaks. And then I was like, well, heck, why don't I just make my own channel and post about these things, right? And so I did that, and that's how it all started, was just posting content and leaks from Nitro Math. And then from there, I just continued on. But the reason kind of through that process of creating a content, creating a channel, creating videos, eventually I did get into contact with the Austin and Adrian.
Yeah.
And through just through email, I was kind of like, hey, I want to work for you. And I won't go into much details, but TLDR, I kind of convinced them to hire me. And, you know, we worked for them for obviously a year.
Oh, I just assumed like you were in line to, like you were already in cahoots with them, and like I thought you like just turned 18 and then that's when you joined teaching.com. I don't know. That's why I figured at least.
Not exactly, but it's funny.
But yeah, no, but I understand like the Nitro Math niche. There wasn't a lot of content creation in there. It's like there's me, there's internet, there's you, and that's about it. But I could see, because it was all experimental and like you taking an interest in like developing projects for teaching.com and how that was able to lead to you becoming an admin. That makes sense, you know.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go on question 2. What was your favorite thing to work on for Nitrotype or teaching.com in general, if you are allowed to reveal it?
Honestly, I mean, I think from a Nitro side of things, everything that I really did at teaching.com was kind of the same thing I did as a YouTuber, except my opinion now had like more validity, you know?
Oh, I see, yeah. I noticed like
So,
the Nitrotype official
No, go
channel,
ahead.
you were like a spokesperson, like you were on your own YouTube channel, so that tracks.
Right. So, I mean, I think it was just nice getting to like basically provide feedback, you know? Like directly, rather than I post a video about something after they've made the whole season. Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And so I think that is kind of what I appreciated. But I mean, probably I do enjoy the video production like process. So that was fun. I liked being able to run, being on the Nitro YouTube channel, as you can see by the videos I've posted and stuff.
Yeah.
So there wasn't anything that was like, oh my goodness, this is something I've never done before. But the ability to give an opinion before, it was created, or even create something myself, was fun.
I see. No, that makes sense. Was there like a specific thing like that you worked on? Like I know you helped with the typing.com project as well. But like, was there anything in particular that you're allowed to reveal that you had a fun time doing?
Not really. I mean, if you think about it, my role, I mean, I guess during my tenure at Nitrotype, there was not a lot I mean, the major change was events, right?
Yeah.
I didn't play a big role in the creation of events because, I mean, I came up with, I did a lot of ideation. The same thing I did as a YouTuber was coming up with ideas. And so I think there's nothing major that I would point out specifically. I helped with this one thing, but like I was involved in all the loot creation and stuff. And then I did all the video production, as you could see by the stuff, and then all that. So
yeah, I remember when you joined teaching.com, people were like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna like change major things in the game that the community would like." But like, not all admins have the same like authority that as others do. You know, there's levels to it.
Right, and it's a company. Like that's what people don't necessarily understand. Is like I don't have any desire or ability to do code or any of that, right? So if I have an idea and I wanted to change something, I would literally have to, I would be like, here's the idea, and then other people in the company would have to actually do it,
Yeah.
So it's not like that's not, I don't get to actually change stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that pretty quickly into you being an admin, that I'm like, he probably can't do as many of the things that you guys want him to, because like, he just works at teaching.com. Doesn't mean he like controls the whole game and whatnot.
Right.
But
I mean, it's like, I this is a random example, but it's like being a checkout clerk at a grocery store. I can't rearrange the shelves. I can't go in there and decide what products we buy at the store. All I can do really is give discounts potentially at the checkout. That's about it, so.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's go on to question 3. Do you think there will be another admin that will come along that is so strongly tied to the Nitrotype community like you were? And if so, who in the Nitrotype community might that be in the future?
I don't think so. And the reason I would say that is because I guess there's 2 things to think about. Number 1, basically, when I was kind of going through the hiring process, and I can say this because it was before I signed the NDA.
Yeah.
But Adrian basically was like, you're not going to literally be exactly what you think, like what you think you're being hired to do. Like basically he asked me this. He said, are you okay working not on Nitrotype stuff 24/7? And I was like, yeah. I mean, like I'm getting hired by a company. I'm not expecting to work on Nitrotype all the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, good. And so I think the reason I don't think anyone in the community, they don't understand that working for Nitrotype, you're not working for Nitrotype, you're working for teaching.com.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get, there's no reason for them to hire someone specifically for Nitrotype and to only work on Nitrotype, unless that person could do the code themselves, could do the development themselves, could do the ideas themselves, could literally do everything.
Yeah, like.
But even then, the person could do. Right. Yeah. Is, and I don't have like, if I knew how to do this and I had a cool graphing software, I would make something like this. But the difference is the growth of the community and total user base. The spread has gotten bigger. In 2011, the community and the user base were the exact same thing. By 2012, it's less and less and less. And so now, like we said, it's 0.003%. But back then, you might have had I don't know the numbers, but maybe by 2015, it was like 50% community, 50% just users, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that's the reason that the community has complained it's gotten worse, is because the spread between community and actual users has gotten wider.
Okay, yeah, I definitely agree, and I think, yeah, they're more education based. Way forward, that's definitely their main priority. Not, like they'll appease the community sometimes, like they did with leagues and stuff, but like that's just to appease them. They don't really care that much.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, and then also I guess it's from a business perspective, leagues offer a better competition as if you're a school.
Oh, yeah.
Because they didn't want leaderboards, but people wanted competition. And so, what is the purpose of Nitrotype?
It's supposed to be to improve your typing speed in a fun way.
Exactly, to make typing fun. And so, like, at the end of the day, if that's all it's about, and if typing if typing isn't fun, then they're not doing it right. But if they go past making typing fun to making typing complicated or making typing a game, which is literally what they built, but you know, like there's a point at which it's like, have we gone past what is just fun to the point where this is people's like video, like people are video gaming. Now granted, this is better video gaming than like Fortnite.
For sure.
But at the same time, it was never designed to be, well, I don't know if this is true or not, but in my opinion, it was never designed to be a literal video game that people play for leisure. It was just to make something that they're doing more fun.
Out of all the typing games, it is very ironic that their mission statement is that, but Nitrotype has clearly had the most competitive aspect to it than any other typing game, despite them really not wanting to.
Sure.
But just happened to be the perfect format for that, with King of the Race Cars, session titles, whatnot, like leaderboards, and as no matter how long they want to phase them out, people will still find a way to be competitive because it is a multiplayer game, and the aspect is to win in one way or the other. It's really funny.
And I think originally it was more of that focus, like you're saying, towards competition, and then obviously they've tried to phase away from that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Question 6. Will you be discontinuing your YouTube channel, and if not, would you possibly consider pivoting your content style?
I'm playing a race right now. I want to see how fast I can type, so give me a second.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, never mind. I totally botched that while I was talking, so I'm just gonna quit. No, but Nitrotype has like actually helped me improve my typing speed. I don't even type properly. I don't know if y'all know this, but like I type wrong. I don't peck, but I use like my pointer finger, my ring finger, and then my pinky for shifts and stuff, and sometimes my thumb.
You'd be surprised
but like
how common that type
I type weird. Yeah, but I type 80 basically. Now, to answer your question, 2 things. I'm phasing and / I'm done with Nitrotype basically, period.
Yeah.
I don't plan on being involved in the community like anymore, really. I still exist, but I'm gonna take more of a VL approach where I kind of just like I'm there, but if people want to talk to me, they can like ping me, but I'm never gonna be. I don't check my Discord. Like I have 200 unread notifications on Discord or something. I don't ever check my Discord, none of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So to answer that question, I'm done with that. The only thing I do want to do is I told people I would do the gold giveaways. I really wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers so I could get the title.
Yeah.
Because again, I was trying to collect everything in the game. Yeah. So the title would be like great, but now at this point I don't care. And then I need to give away. So I want to make another video where I give away the gold memberships. I don't know if I'll make a goodbye video or not. Probably not. I might. Now, regarding pivoting content, y'all probably don't know this, but I already make content daily on my own YouTube channel called Asher B. Armstrong.
Oh.
So I already post content every single day. And granted, right now, this is a long story short, but I'm doing a series of reasons why Mr. Beast should not have me as a contestant. It's obviously reverse psychology, but hey.
Yeah, I remember
so that's funny.
about that earlier this year. That was really funny. Yeah.
So I've been doing that, and I post content on all my socials, every single day. Mm-hmm. And so I don't think I'll ever pivot the channel that I currently have that was a Nitrotype channel into something else. I might make a goodbye video and basically be like, hey, if you want to watch me as a person, here I am on this other channel. But my Nitrotype channel, I'm never going to I don't ever plan on switching it to be a different video game or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you answered question 9 as well, so I'll just go ahead and delete that one.
What was question 9?
What is your future plan for Nitrotype?
Yeah.
Because you already answered that one with that. Okay, so let's move on. Question 7. Is there any insight you can give us on what it was like working as a Nitrotype admin that you are allowed to publicly share, of course?
I mean, not really. There's nothing I can really say about it other than it was good. Like there was no I mean, it was great. They're a great company. They're great. The people are great. Like every experience I had with them was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that I would say, nothing. I don't have anything bad to say about them at all, and I don't think there's anything that like from being an admin. Again, I mean, just like I guess it is made out to be more glamorous than it is from like in the community. You know,
Yeah, I
like
mean, like, you had...
when I actually became an
Yeah.
admin, it's kind of like yeah.
I mean, you had an account that had every car in the game, so I'm sure that, like, they're like, man, this guy's really, he really got everything. Doesn't he?"
Sure, but that was for two reasons: testing and for videos.
Yeah.
Because when I create videos, I need to have the cars to showcase. So that's what that was for.
Yeah, that makes sense. Could use admin panel. I'm just if you're aware of that extension.
I am, but
Yeah.
it's nice for other people to be able to see the cars that I'm driving.
It's funny though. I think like the only time I've ever seen the Nitrotype Gold car was when you used it on a track. I'm pretty sure. So that was a fun experience.
It's what I have currently equipped.
Yeah. Bro, you should have I would love to see you race with the Can I Have NT Gold Plox car. I don't think I've ever seen that car on a racetrack before. It'd be really cool.
Oh, the yeah.
But here, let's see. Okay. I mean, I'm sure there's other things you would like to share, but can't because the NDA. But I mean, yeah, that's good to hear. You know, you had a good time with teaching.com and whatnot. Let's see, what other questions do I have? Here, Dylan actually wanted me to ask this question. Do you think they will bring back King of the Race cars?
No.
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 And what's your reasoning?
Definitely not. I mean, it goes back to the purpose of the game. Like, I mean, if the purpose of the game is to make typing fun, then there is no... Because here's the thing. The way Nitrotype works, the people who are achieving... Okay, how do you think Nitrotype makes money?
Through ads. A lot of it is ads. Like a surprising amount.
Right. And how many of the people who reach the like King of the Race status above, let's say above 20,000 races, how many of those people are not gold members?
Very few, or they have expired gold membership usually. But most of them are gold members.
Right.
They care about the game, want all the loot.
So if they're not a gold member, and they're doing all those King of the Race races, then is Nitrotype making money off of them?
No, not really. I guess that's a unique perspective. I wish, I don't know if you watched It's Pickles video on King of the Race cars recently, but, that's a good point.
No, I haven't seen any Nitro content.
Oh, you gotta watch. That's a really good video.
So, from, like,
I'll DM it.
From that perspective, and then honestly, like, one of the main reasons would just be it encourages cheating. Like, I know people argue against it, but even people who aren't necessarily in the community still want to achieve things. I mean, you have cheating in every platform. You have things like the whatever that's called, the Zen for Fortnite or whatever, that like it runs scripts on your like controllers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like external cheating kind of. It's not really cheating technically, but anyway, stuff like that. So in any game, people are going to want to cheat to achieve better. Mm-hmm. And so I think I don't think there's any like good reason to bring it back, but I also don't think there's any... There are some disadvantages. There's not really enough advantages to overweigh the disadvantages. That's kind of the answer.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And like, obviously there's some people that they definitely do deserve, I don't know if you know this, but Volatile, they gave her the Wildflower after she hit 250,000 races a few months ago. And then Dylan J hit 500,000, and they gave him the Wild 500. So, like, obviously there's instances where, at that point, it kind of makes sense to give them the car. But, like, in general,
Right.
if people know if it's achievable like that easily, then they'll just start cheating again, like they did for about 2 or 3 years in 2021 to 2024, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like personally,
And I assume that every time that someone does like volatile or those people, I can almost guarantee you, and I don't know for this for sure, but I can almost guarantee you that they comb through all of their race stats.
Oh yeah,
or whatever they look at to make sure they're not cheating.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
And so that's kind of like, yeah, sure, they got it, but they couldn't ever have bought it, you know? So.
Personally, I'm hoping to get to 250K pretty soon, and hopefully I'll get the car. I don't know if they will because I've missed a lot of King of the Race cars up till this point, but I guess we shall see. Only time will tell. But you definitely agree with your perspective on, from a business perspective, why it wouldn't be that advantageous. I've never seen that take before that you provided on how it wouldn't be effective because gold membership isn't as lucrative as people with ads and don't have gold, and those people don't really go for King of the Race cars, you know. But yeah,
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Well, question 9's gone, because you already answered it. So, we'll go on to our final question. What new business endeavors do you have planned in the future?
So, let me, I gotta think about how I talk about my businesses.
I know you...
Long story short, Go ahead.
No, I was like, 'cause I know you mentioned about it earlier, so I was like, I might as well add that as a question.
Yeah. I work with a company. I work with a couple companies online doing revenue sharing, getting my hands in small amounts of middleman money. And then I find people who are also entrepreneurial and business minded, and I walk them through a coaching and vetting education process. And if they think the same way and they have the same ambitions and it's something that would be mutually beneficial, I help coach and mentor them to do the same.
Oh, I see. And like where do you see the end goal for this going? Like you have like an end goal in mind for it, or?
I think my goal is to, obviously I'm almost kind of technically retired. So like when I say retired, I mean I don't have to work for someone else. So I don't have another job actively, right?
Yeah.
It's just my business right now. And so my end goal is to be obviously completely financially independent. And then that's like a short-term goal, right? And then long-term, my end goal is to, like, I want to help other people do the same, right?
Yeah.
And then like we're talking, you know, whatever it may be, like lifetime goal, there's a lot of things there that, you know, I could go on and on, but yeah, so like short term, financially independent, medium term is help other people also become financially independent and pay off debt. And you know, then like long term is a lot more.
It is kind of like weird that like you have all that potential, like all those skills, and that's ironically not what Teaching.com hired you for. It's so odd.
Well, I mean, wait, what do you mean?
Like they hired you for like you were communications and stuff like that, right? Or is that like your main role?
Was what my main role?
Like was it, how did I put this? Like obviously you did the content creation for Nitrotype, and that was like one of your main roles in Teaching.com, was it not? Or
my official title, I believe, was assistant producer for a while, and then quality assurance.
Oh, I see. And those skills, are they like?
So I don't know
what you're doing now, or
not necessarily what I'm doing. I mean, not necessarily. what I'm doing now is kind of no experience required,
I see.
but yeah.
Okay. Well, that's about all the questions I had. Some questions were funnier than others, but like, I appreciate your time, over this interview. I'm sure the people here in the VC also enjoyed. You guys can talk now if you'd like, because we're about to finish this. But yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. I just like to see the perspective of like former Nitrotype admin, because a lot of people, wanted. I'm sure that a lot of people would want to see what that's like.
Right. Yeah.
Is there anything you guys wanted to say before we conclude the interview? You guys like to say anything?
Pretty much got all my answers questioned.
See, I'm good with
Or
that. I know
answered.
what kind of questions to ask.
Yes, sir.
What about Dylan and Mercy? Maybe they're AFK. Oh.
There's a few things up in the general chats.
Oh. Back retro.
Say again?
What about you, Mercy?
I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Just here listening.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll conclude the interview here. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Love you.
Have a good day, bro.
See you, bro.